Okay, and here we have another Aussie campaign from Core Comics. I don't know these people offhand. I'm not, says 2 campaigns. I'm not familiar with whatever they did before. Artifice, Re-Animate. Not sure that's a great title, but whatever. Awaken to a world where personal identity shadows. Huh? In comparison to digital reflections. I'm not. That's a slightly confusing tagline. I don't think you should use that. Okay, this has gained like 1 backer in the last week. This, I mean, it looks nice, but I've got a feeling that a lot of this video is basically going to be pointing out the problems with this campaign. Okay, first of all, as I have gone over previously, I believe, I know I did it in the long form of going over Liam's campaign. The thing about this is that I'm pretty sure that no matter what country you're in, the current status of the campaign and the campaign's goal is shown in whatever your local currency is. So if you're viewing this in Australia, presumably it says Australian dollars. Yeah, value converted from 142 Australian dollars. Presumably it would say that in Australian dollars. And if you're in Canada, it would say it in Canadian dollars, and so on and so forth. And you can kind of tell because it's 370 flexible goal. Probably that $370 is I'm guessing raised to 500 Australian dollar goal. So so that when it's odd numbers show up for the goal, that's usually a sign that it's in another currency. And that's why it seems like a weird number. All right, so they only have 4 backers on this campaign, and there's only 11 days left. I do not know whether they have an extension coming or not. So only $105 of a $370 goal. It's a flexible goal, so I guess they can take the money and run. But anyway, it's a $500 Australian dollar goal, and they've so far raised the equivalent of 142 Australian dollars. So that brings us to this $20 US, the approximate, but it's listed in Australian dollars. Now, in Liam's first campaign, Xenotype, he listed that in Australian dollars. Now, I don't know how this works with Indiegogo, but apparently, like I said, up here it's going to show you whatever the money is in your local coin, but down here it's apparently going to show in whatever you set it up as, because Liam's new campaign, Wonder Island, the tiers are shown in US dollars, so it's set up to be in US dollars. And his first campaign, I wasn't able to use my normal credit card that I use for pretty much everything, because that credit card doesn't do foreign transactions. So I had to get another credit card and pay a foreign transaction fee in order to pay Indiegogo in Australian dollars. So that means probably the same would apply here. It's like if I wanted to back this, I'd have to use my alternate credit card, and I'd have to pay a foreign transaction fee. That's fine if you're mostly if you're in Australia and you're mostly trying to target an Australian audience, or any country, and you're trying to target your local audience. But if possibly a large portion of your potential audience is in the United States and you are not, it would probably be a good idea to put the campaign in US dollars, so that it's like if you're gonna wind up with more US backers than non-US backers, then you probably don't want to put the US backers off by having it in a foreign currency that they're going to have to pay a transaction fee for, that they're maybe going to have to go to alternate payment methods in order to manage to back it in the first place. And some people don't necessarily pay that close of attention and notice that, oh, it's only $20. They see that and they're like, $27, shit. And they don't even, they might not even notice that it says Australian dollars. But anyway, all right, so hello, potential Indiegogo backer. Welcome to the campaign to fund Artifice Re-Animate, Time Will Tell. So apparently it has an even longer title, which is not super descriptive. Nice art, of course. You got some tiggle bitties there. All right, awaken to a world where personal identity shadows in comparison to digital reflections. That doesn't make sense though. Art by Vic King. Oh. Color by Barbusco. I don't know. Written by Smirk the Alien and Ragin Mantis. Letters by Smirk the Alien. Action-packed sci-fi fantasy, dark futurism, large-scale world-building, character-driven mystery, nightmarish dystopian dread, ancient civilizations, philosophy, quantum blockchain, artificial intelligence. Okay. You're not selling it very well based on that. I'm sorry. You're just not. The story. Okay. Hopefully this gets, more appropriately descriptive. After a chaotic incident at sea, Danny washes ashore the dystopian hellscape of Velrona. Okay. The larger story begins unfolding as Danny confronts the surface of the world's... Should that have an apostrophe possessive, or is it supposed to be plural? Worlds, I don't know. World's deeper mysteries, ancient secrets, and the insanity of unknown hyper-technologically advanced civilizations, as forces beyond his comprehension propel him on a collision course towards the ever-blurring gray areas between past and future. Okay. That's fucking weird. Alright, 5K stretch goal unlocks 1 trading card. About Us. Artifice Re-Animate, Time Will Tell is the first graphic novel installment by Core Comics, one of 3 fully realized universes with many overlapping and intertwining character stories to tell. The first book, Artifice Re-Animate, Time Will Tell, brought to life with bitchin' artwork by the one and only Vic King, written by myself, Smirk, and Ragin Mantis, with colors by Barbusco Studios, and contribution from members Warlock and T3, is the first initial phase of our greater overarching plans at Core Comics. Our 4 steel card collectible NFTs available here. Oh God, NFTs. To me, I guess people are really doing those, but honestly, the very idea to me is it's just a fucking joke. It's just utterly ridiculous. Nice AAT. From all of us at Core Comics, we are very humbled and thankful to you for backing Artifice Re-Animate, Time Will Tell. Is it just me, or does it seem like it's, a little odd for Ethan to have launched that right the fuck now? I mean, I guess not, raised a shit ton of money on it. This just seems a little weird that, he's just managed to fund his toy campaign, and it's still going, and then it's like, hey, let's launch another book campaign. Like, shit. Ugh. Alright, original wraparound cover, 27 Australian dollars, 20 US. You'll receive one copy of Artifice Re-Animate, Time Will Tell, with the original wraparound cover drawn by the incomparable Vic King, shipped to you, bagged and boarded in a sturdy Gemini mailer. It includes signed Illyria? Is that what that is? 10 by 13 poster, ComicsGate. Is it supposed to be like hashtag ComicsGate? Or it's weird to include that just after the sentence. It's like just ComicsGate. Okay. So that's the original wraparound cover. Estimated shipping. And that was weird that Liam's campaign doesn't have estimated shipping. Anyway, estimated shipping on this January of next year. So that's a ways off. It's not super long time, but it's a ways off. 3 claimed. Ships worldwide. Illyria variant cover. Also $20 US. You'll receive one copy of Artifice Re-Animate, Time Will Tell, Illyria variant cover drawn by the incomparable Vic King. So it's same artist. Shipped to you, bagged, boarded, straight Gemini mailer. One signed 10 by 13 wraparound cover art poster. So that's interesting. So whichever one you get the book of, you get the poster of the other. 0 claimed. So I'm guessing people are more interested in getting the wraparound cover and the Illyria print. Or poster, whatever. 10 by 13. It's a kind of an odd size, isn't it? Most people that do posters are doing, 11 by 17? 10 by 13, I guess. I don't know. One of each. 54 US. Wait a minute. What does this come with? I received one original wraparound cover, one Illyria variant cover, 2 3x4, okay, 3x4 sketch cards, 1 10 by 13 Illyria variant poster, 1 10 by 13 wraparound cover poster. And it says ComicsGate at the end of the thing too. That's I don't know. This is just trying to identify themselves as ComicsGate, I guess. I don't know. So it's the sketch cards that are adding. They're really adding a lot to the cost. So that'd be it's $14. $14 in order to get 2 sketch cards. I mean that's not bad. I mean that's only $7 a piece. So. But still, that's why it says one of each, and it's like, okay, so it should be like 2 for the price of 2, and then it's like, no, it's 2 for the price of considerably more than that, for nearly the price of 3. But anyway, that's because of those. And original art fan, 89 US. That's also kind of an odd price. You'll receive one copy of Artifice Re-Animate Hotel with the original wraparound cover, 1 7 by 10 original inked frameable illustration drawn by the incomparable Vic King, shipped to you, back to Border Street, and includes signed Illyria 10 by 13 poster. So 7 by 10 frameable sketch. 0 claimed on that. 0 claimed on that. Collector's Combo, 168 US. You will receive 2 7 by 10 original inked frameable illustrations. Okay, 0 claimed on that one. Plasma Recruit, 198 US. Become a Plasma Recruit. Send us some reference shots, and Vic will work his magic and draw you into the book as a proud and fearless member of Plasma, a militia resistance group based in Valrona. You will also receive one original wraparound cover copy of Artifice Re-Animate, Time Will Tell, and one Illyria variant poster. Okay. Nobody's taking him up on that offer. I still think you should just, name these sorts of tiers, just be in the book, or be drawn into the book, or something to that effect is more descriptive, rather than trying to give it some some clever name. And it's like that just confuses people. All right, original art pages, 0 of 59 claimed. $218 US. Received the original black and white inked pieces drawn by the man himself, Vic King. These are going to be a collector's item in the near future, folks. I hope that doesn't mean that he's ill or anything. Presumably it doesn't, but anyway. Illyria variant original art, 346 US. Shit. 0 of 1 claimed. So the original art for that is available. If don't know what size it is because it doesn't say. If anybody's got the cash and interested. So. Wraparound cover original art, 495 US. Shite. King. One of a kind, folks. Care to own and share in core history. 1 of 1 or 0 of 1 claims. So anyway, let's look at the shipping real quick. There are no digitals, unfortunately. I would certainly go for digital if they had a digital, and I'm tempted to go with the original wraparound cover because it's pretty decent value for money, because you're getting the book for 20 instead of the usual 25 ComicsGate pricing, and you also are getting a poster with it. So even if it's a smallish poster, it's still a poster. So there's extra there. Wait a minute. 3 claimed, 0 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 claimed. So there's only 3 claimed. It says there's 4 backers. How are there 4 backers if there's only 3 claimed of anything? That's weird. And there are no add-ons apparently, so that's kind of disappointing. It's 33 Australian dollars to most international destinations, but only 13 Australian dollars to the US. That's really good. $10. So 10 US dollars to ship it to the United States. That's even better pricing than Liam is offering. And Liam's pricing is already at 15, quite a bit better than a lot of international shipping, especially from Australia. I don't know. Australia, I guess, is just too far away, or there's too little trade. I'm not just talking about campaigns either. I'm talking about purchasing things off the internet that come from Australia. It's like sometimes the shipping cost is not good, but what's really shitty actually is usually, in order to get a decent shipping price, you have to wait like forever. Like it's like it'll take months to get it to you. It's like, yeah, you can pay a lot more and get it really quickly, but if you want to save as much money as possible on shipping, then you have to be willing to wait an obscene amount of time to get whatever your product is that you're after. Alright, let's see if one of each is any more expensive. Nope. It's the same price. And original art fan. Same price. Good shipping prices on this campaign. Collector's combo. Same price. It's a little bit disappointing that they don't have add-ons, because you might not want to to let them add on like a sketch card or a sketch piece or something like that. But seeing as how it's mostly, unless you, I guess the point is to try to direct them to pay for something higher tier. But it would be nice if, oh, I want, I want to get, well, like you don't want to pay for the sketch cards, for instance. Like you want one of each of the posters and one of each of the covers, but you don't want the sketch cards. Or maybe you only want the wraparound cover, but and that comes with that poster, but you also want a poster of the wraparound cover, or vice versa. And so it'd be nice if those were available as add-ons. So, all right, we did that one, right? Did we? Probably. Okay. No, that's the wrong one. Now wait a minute. This looks to be a mistake in the. This looks to be a mistake in their campaign. Plasma Recruit send us some reference shots. Work his magic and draw a book. Proud Heroes member. You receive one original wraparound cover copy and one Illyria variant poster. How are they going to get that to you when they didn't ask for your shipping address? I guess maybe when you send them, reference photo, whatever, they expect, that communication to include them learning your shipping address, because you saw that, it just went straight to the payment, and it was just enter your credit card information. There was no there was no place to enter your address, so that doesn't and also you don't get to find out what the shipping is. So alright, original art pages, and it's the same thing. Dude, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing here, people? There's no place to you can't email me an original art page. You can't email me an original fucking art page. You need to know my shipping address. This one they didn't fuck up on. Huh, and it's still just $13. Okay, well. Alright, so there's that. I mean, it kind of looks interesting. I don't, it's weird sounding. I mean, hopefully it's a good story. That didn't really sell it. There's, it kind of selling me on the artwork because the artwork's good, but you're kind of not selling me on the story because it just sounds like confusing, weirdness. And I'm really prefer if there was a digital, honestly. Like if you had like a $5 digital, that'd be great. But I am tempted to pick up this one. So it'd be $30 out the door but again, it's like I'm probably not going to back it though, because even though I kind of am interested, not enough to have to deal with an alternate credit card and a foreign transaction fee. So anyway. All right. Well, I mean, it's a flexible goal, so I guess they're going to get whatever money they get anyway, and maybe they've already. They didn't say, I don't think. They didn't say whether or not they'd already paid to produce it. If they have, if it's already basically made and they don't actually need the money to print it per se, then it could be that, the backers that have backed it will actually get their shit. Although, who's backer number 4? What do they get? Because there's only 3 of these claimed. There's nothing else claimed at all. But it's got 4 backers. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it would if there was like a place to just be like, support the campaign, by giving them, a few bucks. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, what is that too? What could it possibly be? Because look at that shit. 3 claimed. That's the only thing that's been claimed. So that's 20 each, but it's actually 30 each because Indiegogo counts the shipping. So that's $90. So there's an extra $15 here from the 4th backer, I guess. But there's nothing I don't know. I mean, is there like a fucking secret tier that we don't know about? That's only 50. I don't know. That's fucking weird. All right. Well, anyway, I got 10 days to get in there and make a difference if you're interested. I mean, it's it's Vic King, so it's nice art. So not sure about the story, and I guess depends on what your situation is and whether or not you're okay with backing foreign transaction things. All right, until the next one.